Welcome to Lunchtime in the Lab. I have 290 subscribers I just seen. I'm just 10 away. 10 away. Let me just tweet that real quick. Subscribe. All right, guys. Let me get my notes pulled up here so I know what I'm talking about. I'm gonna try to put this link in here, but I feel like it always messes. I swear, like my tweets be getting shadow banned. What's up? Oh, there's not very many people in here right now, is there? I gotta try to get some more people in here. Oh, they'll come in if they want to. Just get going here. Some days I'll have a bunch of people, some days I won't. Just cough. Can't. Oh, shoot. I just refreshed. Hopefully I didn't mess anything up. Hey, just got a subscriber. Hey. All right. All right, yeah, let me get this going. We'll get this going. Y'all don't want to hear me just talk. Some days I'll have a bunch of people, some days I won't. I keep forgetting on Tuesdays and Thursdays I was really wanting to stream to YouTube and Twitter at the same time. But I made the event or whatever on YouTube, and I don't know, I didn't know if I could like take it back or whatever. I'm still kind of new to it and stuff, so missed out on it or whatever. So what are you gonna do? But here we go. Where's my thing at? Say hi in the chat. I love that interaction. Also, drop those cash apps. I'm guys. We got a sweep coming. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling actually really good about these plays. If we sweep, you drop your cash app in there. I got $50 for somebody when we hit. So make sure you're all over that, please and thank you. Drop that cash app. But we'll get it going here. I gotta text my boy Feezy back here real quick. Text me. All right, before I get into like podcast recording version of things, looking for a nice 2-man slip to complete my day 2. I have one, I think, for the Discord. If you're in there, what's up, Cash? I haven't like settled on it yet, but it's gonna be another one of those first quarter type bets. That I'm kind of cooking up, but I don't have that quite ready yet. First quarter bet, because it's pretty like heavily juiced and then a money line. So if you're in the Discord here with beer money, I'll certainly drop that in there. Jort, that's me. Yep, you're in there. What? Yeah, I thought so. What's up, Drake? But yeah, King, Jort is my channel. First and last name thrown together. Right, here we go. Let me click the record. We'll start recording the podcast here, and we'll get going on these 3 plays I got for today. I got some NBA going. Can't wait to get in some NFL, man. We're almost there. Maybe try to do like a Saturday or something. Oh, his name is Drake Legacy. Did Drake play last night? I normally like to bet on Drake, but nah, his name is Drake. Yo, don't get me started on Kansas first and foremost. Yesterday was a frustrating day. But here we go. Podcast mode. What's up and welcome to Lunchtime in the Lab, your number 1 gambling podcast for quick picks, also live on YouTube. Today's show brought to you by Beer Money Picks. 6 days into a new month, but I still have that promo Lunchtime, all caps. Get you $1 a day for the remainder of the month, and well, 6 more days on top of that. You'll get the Super Bowl and not quite MLB, but you get some more NBA, some more college basketball, and there's a lot of cool guys in there, good winners. DM me, I got a link, in the description here. Spotify, Apple, everything like that. There should be a description there as well. You can get in on it. Guys, for y'all that have been listening to me for a while, I've had this cough for all year since honestly November since I've been trying to do this. I mean, so bad to where I couldn't even record the podcast sometimes. Then I went for a run yesterday outside. It was 40 degrees, and I feel like that kind of got my lungs feeling a little goofy. So we're back to it. I apologize, and there's just nothing I can do about it. Today is Tuesday, the 6th. Before we get into today's plays, take a look and see what we did yesterday. Yesterday we went 1-2, unfortunately. Super, super weird day. And let me just say that if you were in the Discord, I honestly, I really can't believe the day that I had. We'll start in here, which I parlayed the podcast, also gave that out in the Discord with an additional a money line play. We had 2 hooks. I missed a plus 800 off 2 hooks. I missed 2 different college basketball plays that went into overtime, and my team just fell apart. Didn't do anything. Missed 2 builders. One of them was had props related for those that can bet that in your state. The other ones, didn't. Oh, and Michael Bridges shot 1 for 7 from 3. He had hit 2 threes in 13 straight games, 12 straight games, or something like that. Frustrating. Weird day. Before we get into this recap, though, do me a favor. Got some people listening. Please do me a favor and subscribe and like the videos. I'm sure that certainly helps get me out there. Donovan Mitchell yesterday, though, first quarter points over 6.5. Easy cash. He had 6.5 points. I'm sorry, he had 13 points. So may have to look into that. And then Anthony Davis, we had him at 26.5. He finished at 26. I didn't even care to go through and see how many missed free throws he had or anything like that. D'Lo and LeBron James both had really good games. So he just wasn't needed, and he really came on at the end. And then Steph Curry had 4 threes. We needed 4.5. Bummer. There's nothing we can do about it. We move on to today. The first play is going to be Anthony Davis over 2.5 threes. On paper, I mean, this seems like it's going to be a dream matchup, to be honest. He's over in 5 straight games and 8 of 10 away. I think that's 5 straight away games, if I'm not. Hold on a second. Good thing I'm quick with the research. I messed that up. There's a lot of good stuff like that. Precious, I don't even know how to say his last name, to be honest, but he's under his first quarter line in 14 straight games. I really wanted to mess with that, but at some time stuff like that's gonna end, obviously, right? But yeah, so that was 5 straight. Sorry, that was 5 straight away games that he's over. So we'll get back to things. That's 6. I suck. I'm sorry, guys. He's over in 6 straight away games and 8 of 10 away. He's also over in 5 of his last 7 games in general, including 4 in his last game, which was 2 days ago, so he's got a little bit of rest. The Bulls also allow the most 3-point attempts to shooting guards in the league so far this year. And away, he has some solid volume in those games. He went over 5 attempts being his lowest, up to 10 with an average of about 7 attempts in the games. So in his form away here, he's hitting 6 straight, and he has the matchup against a team that's given up the most on the year to shooting guards. Sounds like money. I love it. And it's plus 105. So Anthony Edwards over 2.5 threes will be the first play today. Reminder, if we sweep, nobody's done it yet. Cash App in the chat. Trying to get some people in here. First off, I need to sweep and do a better job of, not sucking. But, we did, I think, twice last week or something like that. I was able to give $50 away twice. Then I decided I wanted to start doing it live to incentivize people coming in. So please do that. So I have somebody. I see one. So that guy's now got a 100% chance to win when we potentially sweep today. Next one's going to be Paolo Banchero over 4.5 assists. I tell you, I went back and forth with points, assists, points and assists with him. But I'm afraid of his points. I really can't decide if I like this guy or not. I'm eyeing a Magic and Heat like builder play in the Discord, and I'm certainly going to be included on his points more than likely, but like a low line of like a 15 or something like that. But his assists over 4.5, he's over this in 7 straight games and 5 straight away games. So we have a really good streak going with him today. He's also over this in 8 of his last 10 away games. In the span of his 5 straight away, he's had 7, 6, 7, 7, and 6. So he's gone over this by more than 1 assist. So he's cleared this number pretty easily. The Heat do a very good job of shutting down the number 1 scoring option. They have a really good defense, and that's definitely Banchero in this offense. He takes the most shots. He at least takes excuse me, he at least takes the most shots. I can't figure out if I like him. Like I said, he'll take 30 shots a game and make 15, 30 points. Does that really make him a good player? Like, I don't know. His volume is just tremendous. He gets a ton of free throws. With the Heat potentially taking him out of the game in terms of scoring and just the defensive style that they play, I think that's going to lead to more assists. And the Heat actually give up the 3rd most assist position in the league. So solid. I mean, another one on paper that just looks good. He's in great form right now, especially away, just like Edwards, and he's got a great matchup against the Heat, who do give up a lot of assists to the position. Solid. We'll go Banchero over 4.5 assists. Lastly, last play here. This one, once again, before I do the last play, do me a favor and subscribe. Do me a favor and like the video. I think I have 1 like. There's 15 people in here, so I bet you we could get like 15 likes, up to 15 likes. Once again, I don't know what it means. I don't know what the algorithm is. I also had 3 subscribers since we started, so I'm at 293 subscribers. I need 7 more to hit 300. I'm all about trying to hit those milestones. 500 is going to be my next one, but to have 300 is a nice little flat number. And you've seen I've got tattoos. The movie 300, it's a Spartan. I've got a Spartan on my arm, real big right here. There's a shield wall and everything. So hit me up if you have not subscribed, please. Very lastly, we're going to go with Tyler Hero, over 3.5 assists. I will say he's listed as a game time decision. So we've had some pretty bad luck with this. We were on AD a couple days ago. He was ruled out. We were on Jaylen Brown a couple days ago. He was ruled out. We were on Hero. He was ruled out kind of at like the last second last night because he had a headache, at least from what I've seen. So he's got some kind of illness. So it's not a physical type issue. I mean, maybe he's sick. I know there's definitely been some illnesses going around. Like the 76ers, like that backup center that they had. What the heck's his name? Reed, I think. He was questionable all day with an illness. So he says he's a game time decision. If he voids, he voids. It's whatever. Then we'll go to a 2 game podcast here or whatever. But Tyler Hero over 3.5 assists. He's over this line in 4 of his last 5 games, with that 1 miss being at 3. So he's nearly perfect here at home. He's over in 3 straight games. With the addition of Rozier, you just have another shooter, available for him. He has 11, 14, 11, 9, 11, and then 6, a bit of an outlier most recently, potential assists in his last 6 games. So realistically, take away that 6, we have 11, 14, 11, 9, 11. Man, we just need him to hit, what's that math? 50%? 50% has us flying over. We need to hit like 40% of his potential assists that he's had in his last 6 games. And that's all, without Kyle Lowry, since he's been, shipped off. If he continues to get those potential assists, his guys are going to hopefully make some buckets for us today. I don't see how this 3.5 line makes any sense, to be honest. I think it's entirely too slow. Maybe the books know something. Maybe it's because he's questionable. I'm cool taking it with the risk of him not playing because it's just going to come out to a void. In the last 30 days, the Magic are actually giving up the 3rd most assists to point guard. So they started out really strong. If you look at like the year-to-date numbers, I think they're in like the top like fifth in terms of least amount given up. But here recently, they've been giving up a lot of assists to point guards. And I didn't look. That could have been a game where somebody had a monster game and it really like improved that average. But all the same, I think it's a good look. I also really like Butler to score today. Jimmy Butler was maybe my fourth or fifth pick that I kind of nixed out of the lineup here. Really liked Butler to score today, so that certainly is a nice little nugget to go along with Tyler Hero, assisting him, and get him going, because Hero, really has been scoring a lot with Terry coming in. Butler. Butler's been kind of getting back to some form. I certainly missed that playoff Jimmy kind of form there. But yeah, that'll be the third play. So to recap then, on February 6th of Lunchtime in the Lab, we have 3 plays in the NBA. We'll go with Anthony Edwards over 22.5 threes. Paulo Banchero over 4.5 assists, and we'll wrap it up with Tyler Hero over 3.5 assists as always. I am your host, Jort. Lunchtime in the Lab be brought to you every day. Thanks for listening. Be sure to follow me on all social medias at LiveJoeBets. And I'm going to close it out here on the podcast, see what's going on YouTube here. Close it out on the audio side, see what's going on in YouTube. The guys are watching on the visual side of things. I appreciate you guys listening. If you're interested in checking out the visual side, we have a little bit of banter beforehand, a little bit of talk afterwards. Oh, I did actually forget to mention, I'm sure some of you guys have probably taken off. I was on that show last night that I had talked about. It was a member only show, so unfortunately I couldn't send, the guys in to watch and everything like that. But I did win the first episode. I won. There's some really good guys there, and I gave my plays, and they came back and they made us give a little spiel on a live line as well, and I got Kansas, and I was able to say a little something about that. But come to find out, I have to win 3 times in a row to have a spot on their show, or whatever, so I'll be on it again. So it was cool. But yeah, it was really cool to be on like a produced show and like have people like kind of talking to me and everything like that, versus I'm just I'm looking at myself right now. But all right, audio side, I'm gonna close it out. Hopefully we have a nice little 3-0 day, and I'll be back tomorrow with some more plays regardless of what happens. Have a good one. All right, YouTube, I really forgot that I was going to go live on Twitter too. I'm kind of frustrated I forgot to do that, because I feel like that probably helps grow the show. Because like there's a lot of people that watch it and they're like, oh yeah, like I'm pretty sure last time I went live on Twitter I swept too. Dang it! So I should have went live on Twitter. We'll do it again on Thursday. I'm up to 295 subscribers. I need 5 away. So tell your friends or have your mom come subscribe or something like that. And I'm going to go and get out of here, though, if nobody else has anything. My wife wants Taco Bell for lunch, so I got to run out there. Probably take my son to get him out of her hair. But all right. Appreciate you guys. I'm going to close it out. See y'all back tomorrow.